presenting Emilio, the Honey Badger Urrutia.
I'm JP Mestanza. Now here's the news you need to know.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Welcome to the Honey Badger Hour. It's your boy, Emilio, the Honey Badger Urrutia, with our host, JP Mestanza. And today we're joined by our special guest, a good friend of mine, my Uzbek brother, the Muay Thai legend, now transitioning to MMA, my dog Anvar the Uzbek Boynazarov. So what's happening, big dog?
Yo, I'm in Miami.
Who would have thought we'd be doing a podcast and my boy the Uzbek would be in my hometown right now?
Yes. Yeah, I switched to MMA, bro, and I'm smashing everybody now in MMA.
So, ladies and gentlemen, how long you've been training MMA now, brother?
6 months.
6 months, like 100% full throttle.
Yeah, 6 months.
Sparring.
Just switch, and start from grappling, everything, and start like real MMA training, and learn BJJ, grappling, wrestling, everything. But very, very uncomfortable. When I start, man, I get everyday injury, big injuries, very bad injuries. But I feel good now. I'm still learning. Now I'm enjoying everything. I'm enjoying training, everything. I think I found myself. I find myself in MMA. You know what I'm saying? Because I started from Muay Thai and I switched to kickboxing. And now I feel like I learned. Last 10 years I just learn striking. Everything. I become like professional. So I feel great now, and I found myself in MMA. It's like my natural fighting. Like wrestling. Take the guy down and because when I was young, bro, I used to I fight every day in street, every day, bro. So I like to take the guy down and beat him on the ground, So now I remember, I'm like, wow.
Yo, so you already got the ground and pound. You already got the ground and pound experience from the streets.
Yeah, from street. So now I feel good, so I'm more comfortable.
Wow, that's beautiful, man. Hey, so Anvar, I saw you were training in the gi a lot too. You were training with Jacare. Was that in California? Where were you training with Jacare?
Orlando, Florida.
Jacare's in Orlando.
Yeah, he's Orlando. So I train with I start with him train BJJ. Yeah, man. I love it. I do a few competition. BJJ competition was good.
I saw that you did the Fight to Win Pro. Our friend runs that tournament. How was your experience? Was that your first time doing a grappling tournament, right?
Yeah, first time. Was good.
And it was it was a one match. You had one match, like a super fight match. How long was your match?
Just 5 minutes. Yeah, just one match, super fight.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Like submission only or something like this?
Yeah, for submission. Fight to win. It was good. It was a good show. I like it. I had fun. I enjoyed.
And they had a big crowd, right? Did you give you walkout music when they introduced you and stuff?
Yeah. Wow. The show was cool. Like you fighting. We came out with the workout songs, everything. It was cool. I like it. I had good fun. And grappling it was, I think, first match. I excited, and was good. Guy, my opponent was experienced guy, This guy like 5-6 years experience, He I saw his 7 years ago he started his first MMA fight, So it means he started like already, and he's like a proper belt, And I said I'm just a white belt. I said okay, fuck it, I take the fight, I want to do it. And just I realized, when I first guys beat me up, I get so much injured, and when I recover, and just keep training, keep pushing myself, and I said I realized, that I can beat the guys with my cardio, with my power, when I hold the guy, his technique doesn't work, So I relaxed. I said, I said, no one believe me. You know, I said, don't accept. Guys said, bro, the guy gonna around 1 minute. You know, he gonna submission. You know, I said, okay, bro. You know, I believe myself. I'm gonna do this. And I take the guy and was good. And I lost full decision, but I have fun. You know.
Nice.
It was like a different. You felt like different muscles in your body, right? Like a different energy system that you use.
Yeah.
Than striking.
Harder, bro. In grappling, yeah, when I'm on my back, it's it's very uncomfortable, you know. For striker, bro, I'm very uncomfortable. When first time I'm on the back and the guy on my top, you know, bro. Every day I fight somebody, you know. It's the guys, they holding me, you know. They pull. Hey, bro, I slap guys, you know, every day. I get so angry, you know, stress. First was so hard because I start very late, you know, and I get so much injured every day, stress. I fight with my training partners, you know, I hurt them, you know. But yeah, bro, I thank them for patience, and I feel great now, you know. I feel great, and I got fight for March 13, next fight again.
Okay. And you're gonna fight for Combat Night again?
Yeah, I took Combat Night again.
Yo, that's the last promotion I fought for in the US before I came to Thailand, bro. I fought for them and then I came to Thailand. Yeah, I fought for them for my amateur career. And then the same guys, bro, the same bosses that I saw you in your photos, I fought for those guys a long, long time ago, bro. And then I came to Thailand like a month or two later, right after my fight there. So they've been around for a long time, yo. That's a good show.
Yeah, I like it. This is a good show, yeah. It's good in Florida.
Yo, remember we were training, we were swapping. You would hold me pads and you were helping me out with the striking, and we were doing a little bit of jiu-jitsu in Phuket before you left, man.
Yeah, you know, you're my first coach, you know. You remember I started with you first. Yeah.
We used to train at 7 in the morning at Beachside. Remember, we used to do 30 minutes striking, and then we would do 30 minutes grappling, yo, every day for like an hour.
That was good time, yeah. I remember, bro.
Yo, hell yeah.
What about you? What's going on in Bangkok? What are you doing in Bangkok? Tell me about it.
Yo, I started teaching at a Bangkok Fight Lab, bro. And I'm the new head MMA coach here at the MMA gym here in Bangkok. It's kind of an unfortunate situation. My buddy was the coach here, and he got sick and he had to go home to America to go get surgery. So he asked me if I wanted to replace him, bro. So I took the opportunity. I'd never been to Bangkok before, and it's like a new job with a new gym and a new boss and everything. So it's pretty good, man. I kind of love it, bro. It's a new experience, you know, and I kind of needed that because Phuket was getting a little bit. It's been a long time we were there. You feel me? You know how it is being on the island for a long time and stuff.
Yeah. Good move.
Yeah. And bro, Phuket's really quiet right now with the COVID and everything, you know?
Okay. How's Bangkok, dude?
Yo, Bangkok's cool, man. You lived in Bangkok too, right? You lived in Bangkok before?
First, I lived like 2 years in Crazy, and I live in Pratunam, you know? Pratunam, imagine. Crazy.
Nice.
Yo, I live right here. I live right close to. I live right there. My house, my apartment now is close to there.
I go around Lumpinee Park, you know, go around Lumpinee Park. I like it, Lumpinee Park.
Lumpinee Park is nice, right?
Yeah, I run every day with it.
Yo, and you trained. So you started out training Muay Thai, correct? What was your first martial art, brother?
Taekwondo. I start from Taekwondo when I was 12. I think I start. I was born in a small village, and there's no electricity, you know. There's no internet, nothing. So, in the school, someday some guy show up and he said he want to teach Taekwondo, you know. And so I joined the class and I start first like I have something experience how to kick, you know, whatever. And I watch the movie on back.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I watch K1 when it's 2002, I think, in Japan. K1, it was Bokao, you know, Bokao, and he he was like kicking guys, you know. So and I want like kicking and punching everything. And I'm like, well, I want to do this, you know. I want to do like this, you know. What is that? I asked my friend, what is? He said, oh, this guy Muay Thai, you know. I said, what is Muay Thai, you know? He said, he's from Thailand. And I said, where he from? He said, from Thailand. I don't know which Thailand, you know. I said, where's Thailand, you know? What is Muay Thai? Take me Muay Thai gym. And yeah, bro, there's no Muay Thai gym, bro, in my village, you know. And so when I go to college in the city, it's some more kind of city, and there is some Muay Thai gym. I find some Muay Thai gym, but it's an amateur gym. Some one coach, like 50 students, and they're doing some stuff Muay Thai, you know. And I said, okay, I join with them. I try, I practice a bit, but it's like what I want, you know. It's not like what I'm looking for, you know. And I keep watching workouts, fights, and in the CD, you know. And we don't have internet, so the guys put on the CD. So we buy and we put in DVD, and watch fights in K1 in Japan. So my dream was become a K1 champion, and I asked my coach, hey coach, you know, I want to fight in K1, you know? And the guy, he laughed at me, you know, he make it so much fun. And I said, bro, you know, like it's not joke, you know, K1 you need to train hard, you know, and we don't have this training and whatever, you know. And but I keep thinking, you know, K1, and I want to go, you know, I want to fight there. And bro, I tell my friends, no one believe, you know. I thought there's no internet, nothing. Nobody see what's going on all the world. You know, like they don't know where's Japan, where's K1. You know, no idea how I get there.
Wow.
So whatever, I become like 18, and I finish college, and I study. I go to university. After university, same, you know, like K1, my head Muay Thai, and I have a 2-bedroom apartment, and every day I study. After college, come back, I practice myself, like flying knee. I fly knee to door, boom, flying knee. Like I practice every day. And my neighbors, sometimes they get angry, you know, hey, stop, you know, don't stop it. And I keep practicing for whatever I do, shadow box, whatever I just watch, you know, I watch workouts, fights, and the movie on back after I be obsessed with this movie, you know, and I keep watching every day. And yeah, you know, but I study universities, and after university, same, you know, when I look up and I find out some internet and YouTube, I keep watching Lumpinee fights, Muay Thai in Thailand, how guys training over there and fighting. But every time, you know, my heart want, like, I want to go there, and I want to be there so hard, you know, I want to be there so hard, you know, you cannot imagine. What I'm doing here, study in my country, everything's so boring, you know, everything's so boring. I want to go there, and I believe I can do this. And every morning I wake up, I go run, you know, I go run. And I come back, I just shower and go to university and study. But I keep thinking I need to go to Thailand. So I sell my apartment, you know, I sell my 2-bedroom apartment in the city, Samarkand city. And but in this time I was in 20, you know, and I sell, and I fly, I buy ticket. No one believe, even, you know, the coaches, like a few coaches, they've been in Thailand, even because from my country there's no one pro fighter in this time. There may be a few guys, but you know, and I asked few guys, you know, no one like help, no one even show me like a way, you know, I go, you know, do this. So, and they say, oh, no, don't go, you can't do, you know, no one can do this. So it's hard. And whatever, I buy a ticket and I fly to Bangkok. You know, I fly to Bangkok. And it was 2010 July, June, summer. And from Bangkok airport, I taxi. I said Lumpinee, you know, Lumpinee. And taxi bring me to Lumpinee Stadium, right? And I see King shop over there. You know, I entered the shop. I said, who work inside? I need Muay Thai gym. You know, I can't speak English, nothing. I have dictionary. I need Muay Thai gym, Muay Thai. And she saying, there's so many Muay Thai gym. Which one you want? And, yeah, I'm like, any Muay Thai, I want to train Muay Thai. And yeah, in driver bring me to Muay Thai Plaza. Muay Thai Plaza, it was near Lumpinee Stadium, old Muay Thai Plaza. It was a night market, a big night market behind Lumpinee, old Lumpinee Stadium. And I saw like Sayok, Pumhang Mong Sayok, he kicking back, boom, boom, boom. I'm like, wow, I was looking for this, I want to train here. And I don't have hotel, nothing. I'm like, how much, how much, how much? I'm asking coach. And some guy, looks like Chinese guy, he show up and he said like $300. And I pay him $300 for 1 month training. I paid 3 months. Okay, good. 1 month training. Okay, everything good? He said, yeah, good. And I asked, hotel. I need hotel to sleep, hotel. And the guy showed me the hotel. It was about a little expensive hotel, But and I think maybe there's only this hotel. And Thailand, they when I come here, maybe they think I have money, So whatever, and I get the hotel and I start training. Yeah, how I started. First my Muay Thai. I came to Thailand 2010. It was my first gym, Muay Thai Plaza. And every day I train, and these guys run in Lumpinee Park and watch fights in Lumpinee Stadium. So how I grow up with it.
Wow. Man, I know that feeling, brother. So you were like, you're back home in Uzbekistan, you're watching these fights, and you're just thinking like, I gotta go there, right? Like, you're going to school and then you go home at night and you're just watching the videos of fights and stuff, thinking about going to Thailand and stuff, right?
Yeah, man.
I know that feeling. And how was Thailand in 2010? Was it like pretty advanced when you got here, or were you pretty because Bangkok was pretty busy.
It was a big war, in 2009, end of the war. When I was there, army like red color and yellow color, they fighting each other, in the street area. Central War, bomb, flag everywhere. Yeah, you leave hotel, you hear boom, everywhere, people shooting, army, big protesting, fighting in this time. And I've been there like 3 months after it is finished, but and everything became okay, But first time, my experience about Thailand, very different culture, where I come from, and even food, so spicy. I can't eat, like 1 month I can't eat Thai food, I get food poison, sick, and yeah, man, it was hard. But yeah, I did big sacrifice, it took big sacrifice to get there.
Brother, you came alone, you didn't speak any English, and you speak Uzbek, right? Do you speak a little bit of Russian? Or?
Only Uzbek,
Only Uzbek, and you were in Thailand there's no translation, so you gotta like speak English, a little bit of English to the Thai people, and they gotta speak to you in the little English they know, right? To communicate.
I learned English from Thai people, So when I come first time, I'm like, I speak, no one understand me, And when the guys talk to me, I don't understand them. Then I realized I learned Thai English,
Yeah. Hey, there wasn't too many foreigners in the gym, huh? The one that you went to in your Muay Thai gym.
Yeah. So in that time, there's no foreigners. So we all know each other, So this guy come from US, this guy come from this country, Australia. Everyone know each other, Only few foreign fighters in this time. So I'm one of them. First foreign fighters come to Thailand and start to fight Lumpinee, the big show, something like this.
Hey, take us to that, man. When was your first fight in Lumpinee Stadium? After how many fights did you get the opportunity to go to fight for Lumpinee Stadium?
It's not that big because I training near Lumpinee Stadium, and I beat three guys in 4, I think. My four fight in Lumpinee.
Wow.
And yeah.
And you always had the KO power, huh? When did you know that you had them hands, dog? When did you know you had them rock hands?
So, Muay Thai, Bro, I train Muay Thai. I train in the gym Muay Thai. My cardio was very bad when I started Muay Thai in Thailand. The guy coach, hit me with pad, my stomach. The Thai coach, they hit you, boom, bro. I kill every day. I kill, and everyone laugh at me. And but I sit up. I make it happen. And when I was training after 40 days, they gave me to fight in Chonburi, like a Phuket, like a Bangla, some stadium, small stadium I start from. And when I enter there, my first pro fight, my life, here Thailand alone, like for family, not in like I'm like alone for origin, all Thai people, everyone speaking Thai, and I'm like I watch your fights in only video, right? And my heart so excited. And we come to stadium, like small stadium, but I hear like fight start already. People like voice. I'm like wow, and this guy's fighting in the massage, give me Thai massage, and it's burning, and I shut a box. I forget everything. Like, I feel good. And when I go to ring, I'm like, like it's different, bro. It's different world. I'm like, wow, See, I was looking for this, I was waiting this time. And I see my opponent, some guy, and I said, wow, let's do it, bro. I was waiting this time. Come on, boom. And I'm like, boom, low kick. I was enjoying, I said, bro, come on, I'm waiting. He hit me, but the guy I'm here, he hit me, but bam, boom, okay, no, see me, boom. I low kick. I was enjoying my fight, but the guy, I see the guy down, I break his leg. I low kick, I chop his leg, and this guy stop. He just give up. I'm like, bro, come on, I was enjoying, and I realized this time, man, I can do. If I train, it takes maybe a little time. I can be a champion. And but after my experience, my first Muay Thai experience in Lumpinee Stadium, so I come and I get to hotel after 3 days. The guy Jim, they take me for Lumpinee Stadium for big fight. In this time, this Ponsani and Pakon fighting. This fight I've been there, bro. In 2 guys, and I buy ticket. I'm like sitting in the way here. I'm so excited. I'm planning on my head. Look, my plan. How I come Thailand. I'm like I want to be champion. I come Thailand training. My head, my dream. I beat everyone. I become Lumpinee champion and go home, become a hero. And I'm excited. I'm thinking, I will fight maybe next week, next month. After 1-2 months, I will fight there. I'm like, okay, let's see what they can do, bro. And like how young guys start from small to guys, bro. Bah, boom, the kicking, the punching. I'm like, wow, and it's big, going to be higher, biggest, like my weight class, like Ponsani and Pakon, bro. They hitting each other, low kick, boom, boom. Knee, body kick, bro. I'm like shocked. Wow, what's going on over there? Like wise, every punching, kicking, like wise. People like kill, knock down, like they take you. They no respect, right? Like nothing, like a dog. They put you on the what's the name? They took yeah. I'm like whoa, whoa. What I have done? I sell my apartment. I leave everything. I leave my university, my partners, everything, my college, I break my college, everything I leave. Bro, how am I gonna go back home? I cannot fight like this. Wow, I'm shocked. These guys, they're hitting each other like elbow, knee. I'm like, wow, man, I cannot fight with these guys. And I go back to my hotel, I'm like stressed. By tomorrow, I come to gym and I train. I was running to Lumpinee Park and I follow the Sayok. They're running. I get little motivation. I'm just saying myself, it's okay, Anwar. These guys also have two hands, 2 legs, like me. Maybe it's take little time, but you can do something, Maybe you can do something. You just need to try, Anwar, don't give up. I just try to follow them, run, try whatever, everything. But it's bring me to 40 days, and it's bring first my pro fight, and I have good experience. And after I start to fight, I'm angry. And I realized because when I was young, where I born and I grew up in the mountain, I grew up in the mountain like a wolf, and I fight every day. I hunt, I'm hungry, you know, I want to eat something. And I see these guys so weak, you know, they never been where I've been. They never see what I see. And I see these guys, you know, I'm here to hunt, you know. When I go to ring, bro, I look at my opponent's eye, the guy already give up, you know. I feel it, you know. He's mine, you know. And this is, I think I fight, remember in Phuket, I fight every week, bro, every week, you know.
Bro,
I
remember seeing you fight, man.
Yeah, after this Bangkok Lumpinee training, and when I go to Bangalore, you know, I said, wow, I want to fight no weight classes. I fight everyone, we lose everyone, boom, and I smash guys, you know, boom, boom. Every week, bro, I fight every week. I love to fight. You see, in 5 years, man, I make 100 pro fight.
In 5 years?
From 2000, yeah, from 2010 to 2015, I made 100 pro Muay Thai fight.
Hey, that's insane, brother. You had 100 fights in 5 years. 100.
Yeah, man.
Yo,
I fought
that's a crazy experience. That's like training, you know, that's like Dragon Ball Z, bro. That's like training in the hyperbolic time chamber. Because, you know, every time you fight, it's like a different type of experience for your next training session. You know what I mean? Like after your first fight, training becomes a little bit easier, right? Like then he's like, oh, training's not like the fight. And then every time you fight, you level up. So that's, your eyes become different after a certain amount of fights, huh? That's wild, brother.
More experience, you know, every day more experience. Yeah, of course, for not like every time I not stand full time like this, but for sure I get injured, you know, sometimes I take a rest like few months, but I come back again, stay busy, you know, how I make 100 fights in 5 years. And then I signed up with Glory Kickboxing, and I moved to US, and my first training camp in Las Vegas, you know, and it was different experience when I moved to US, and kickboxing training, the guys like boxing, MMA training guys, and I train with high level MMA fighters, you know, boxers. It's a very different world, you know. It's I see real professional. I see self-respect, you know. What I learned in Thailand, the fighters, there's no self-respect, you know. The fighters, there's no the guys, you know, the guy Lumpinee champion. I see Lumpinee champion. He don't know he's champion. You know, he's scared from his boss. You know, he you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because the culture here, like the Muay Thai culture, it's kind of like
Muay Thai culture, bro. Yeah, Muay Thai culture. So,
wow.
And I see these things, but maybe I study a lot when I was young. So you know, education is a very different level. So I study a lot. So, but I see these things. That's why I try to move fast. You know, and when I after Bangkok, I came Phuket. You know, then I joined Tiger Muay Thai. I came Tiger Muay Thai 14. When you came to Tiger Muay Thai, Emilio?
2013. So I think that's when I met you, about 2014, 2000. Yeah, but I would leave sometimes, you know. Sometimes I would be gone for like 6 months.
Yeah, I know you.
Yo, I remember when you came to Tiger, bro. I remember one time there's a highlight reel of you on YouTube where it's just smashing Tiger guys. You have like, and then I saw you at the gym. I was like, oh shit, it's the Uzbek. I was like, oh fuck, he's here.
Bro, I killed 8 fighters from Tiger Muay Thai before I came Tiger. 8 fighters. When I came to Tiger, everyone looked at me, boy.
You were the OG Tiger killer.
So when you came to Tiger, bro, everybody already knew. They were like, yo, that's the Uzbek. Yo, so you got to Tiger in 2013, huh? What brought you to Tiger Muay Thai, bro?
14. Remember Lion Muay Thai? I was in Lion Muay Thai.
Yes.
Yeah, and after Lion Muay Thai, it's a long story, and I go back to Phuket, Bangkok, stay a couple months over there, and now I think I live like in Bangkok like 6 months. I stop. I take a rest. I take a break, and After I start from Max Muay Thai, I go Max Muay Thai. I knock out one Thai guy, and then Umar. Remember Umar Samata?
Yeah, Umar, yeah.
Umar, he moved to Tiger Muay Thai, and he said, "Yo, bro, you know, come to Tiger Muay Thai. It's good here." And I said, "Okay, yeah." Then I talked to Will. Remember Will?
Yeah, well, Elliot, for sure, man.
Yeah, yeah. And he, so yeah, they're welcome. And when I came Tiger Muay Thai, I say everybody, like because I fought everyone, so many fighters from Tiger Muay Thai, you know. And yeah, it was hard. First time, yeah, everyone against me, you know, for the first days. Even coaches, they don't want to hold pad, you know. And in this time, I remember boy Johnson, he came new too. He was so new, and he no speak English. He just sitting shy guy. And how I become trained with him, you know, and I started training with him. But whatever, you know, I not told no one, just train, you know, spar, whatever, keep training, doing my things, and I keep winning my fight, you know. And after I moved to US, Saenchai with global kickboxing. Then yeah, I start to fight K1. Then I become I make my dream happen in 5 years, you know.
I was just gonna say, Anvar, you were doing it's funny because you were saying you were throwing flying knees in your hotel. You were throwing flying knees in your room at the door.
Yeah, it's this work after 5 years.
And then you get the viral knockout at Thai Fight with the flying knee, bro.
Yeah.
Outside, like it's like you wrote your personal legend. You know what I'm saying? Like it sounds crazy, bro, but like, what do you think about that? Like with because you know how they say like life is like, you know, there's an Einstein quote where he says life is energy, you know, and like the energy you put in is the energy you get back, or whatever. And it's I feel like it's kind of true in many ways, you know, like the reality that you believe in your head is kind of the reality that you make in real life. And I feel like, and I feel like it's easy to say that, but I know a lot of people that's happened for, you know, like when you tell your story, mine is like the same vision, the same dream, just in a different package. You know what I'm saying? So it's funny when you say this, bro, because it gives me goosebumps, you know, because I think about that's how my dream was to like fight. And then I remember I wanted to become a fighter, and then training with some high level guys and being like, oh shit, how am I? It's like when you saw that Muay Thai fight in Lumpinee, and you were like, how the fuck am I, like, how am I going to get to that level, you know? And you just go through these crazy waves in the training world, you know, like in the cycle. So it's kind of crazy that the perception that you believe in your head is kind of what you can bring upon your life sometimes, you know? And it's crazy when it works out. That's one of the beautiful things I love about martial arts, man. It's crazy. Hello? Yo. Hey, what do you like better, Phuket or life or Bangkok life?
For me, I think both, you know. Sometimes when I come to Phuket, I miss Bangkok, you know. When I go to Bangkok, I miss Phuket.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I love both.
And they're both really cool, right? Like you got the beautiful beaches. You can't get tired in Phuket, and you can't get tired in Bangkok. They're kind of both great, so it's good. It's a good problem to have, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, so and then so then the Fighting in Glory, did you find a difference? What did you see the difference when you went to America training and the difference when you went in the Thailand? You were saying, so like you learned different things training in the different countries, right? Like in Thailand, you learned Muay Thai, you learned how to fight every week. And then you were talking about before, like in when you came to America, there's like a different professionalism that you saw with the athletes, like how they trained, how they treated their bodies and stuff like that. You learned some new stuff about training when you came to America too?
Yeah. You see, in Thailand, we don't care about recovery, you know. That's why all Muay Thai fighters, they return, they stop fight, like when they're 25, when 26, 27 years old, they're like old, you know. They cannot fight anymore because of there's no recovery on time. And what my experience, I see, I watch fighters, how they're doing, what they're doing. It's all about recovery, you know, how you want to go longer, your body getting older, you need to take care. You need to get good recovery. You know. So now, right now here, what I like about US is the good technology. You know, here everything. You know, we can get extra oxygen. Everything is good for recovery. You know, good recovery and go back. You see fighters even like small injury, they stop the training and stop the fight like a couple months, you know. But in Thailand, we don't care. I remember I have so much injury, you know. I keep fighting because till next fight is get healed, you know. So if my arm injured, I say, fuck it, I have this one and I can kick. So how I get my motivation? When I go to ring and I forget I have injury, I just fight, you know, something like this. So here, but it's different thing, you know. Different. Here's everything, but this is smart, you know. Maybe it's smart. Maybe it's who how is like. And I like sometimes I like Thai style, you know, like because of maybe how I grow up and because of my body, you know, can handle everything. And how I grow up natural, you know. I remember my parents, they do garden, you know, they grow up garden, everything, all vegetable, all fruit, you know, fresh fruits there and natural. And we eat meat, you know, we mountain people, we eat a lot of meat from lamb, you know, everything, like even natural milk, you know, from cow milk, natural milk, natural eggs, you know, from chicken, everything. So, bro, how I grow up, I think, you know, it's perfect, you know, everything perfect. And yeah, man, I love fighting. Now I switched. I fight boxing. I fight Latvia in Thailand. I fight in prison, you know, bro. I fight everywhere.
You do the prison fights?
Yeah, I do prison fight.
Wow. I didn't know that. That's awesome. So for people who don't know, if you guys are listening to the podcast, prison fights, when you do prison fights, you fight a Thai person in jail, right? And that person is fighting for a reduced sentence.
Yeah, bro. The guy was fighting for his freedom, you know.
The guy was fighting for his freedom. There's a different level of want, you know what I mean, right? When the guy's fighting for his freedom, it's like a different mindset, bro. That's like, bro, that's fighting for your life, man. That's a different mindset.
Man.
That's legit.
The guy fight for his life, yeah.
Wow. Yo, that's
good.
And then did you feel, oh my God, how was the crowd like? Is there a crowd in prison fight or is it like quiet?
Kind of quiet, but prisoners, you know, they watch prisoners. Yeah.
Do you think those guys train? You think they get to train and stuff, right? When they're in jail?
No, look,
sure.
Yeah, I think it's level. No, they don't have the right training, you know, for sure. They don't have right food, you know. They don't have right recovery, you know. Or they don't have right sleeping, you know. No, everything discipline, you know. They don't have discipline. So, you know, and we are professional fighters. We train hard. You know, we sleep on time. We eat. So, you know, different cardio, bro. You know. So, you know, that's why it's hard to get freedom with it, you know. They also not stupid, you see. They bring strong fighters against them, you know. Understand? So they know me, I can beat. Yeah, so they bring me over there, you know.
Exactly. It's like a sure thing, and it's a good show.
Right, but it's a good show. Yeah.
That's dope. Yo, hey, how did you like the transition from? Did you like? How do you like the transition from kickboxing to Muay Thai? You like kickboxing? I feel like kickboxing.
Bro, when I go to kickboxing, bro, I feel like I'm sparring the guy, you know. Bro, the guy is so weak, you know. When I go to kickboxing and I fight in China, bro, I 10 fight, I KO, straight KO, 10 fight, every time, boom, next one, boom, next one, boom. Bro, the guys, they're fast. I see first my experience when I go to a kickboxing ring from Muay Thai, and I'm standing like my style, and the guy, they're fast, and you know, they hit me. I'm like, oh, okay, you know, and I boom, low kick, you know, and the guy feel my power. Even I jab him hard, one jab he stopped, you know. I'm like, oh, bro, it's not for you, and I'm like, bam, bam, and I finish it.
It's not for you.
You became a pretty big star in China. You were in some movies and stuff over there, right? You signed some contracts.
So I get so famous over there. Yeah, I get so famous in China, man. I make good money over there. It was good. It was good time. I miss sometimes I miss this time. You know, I have good life with there, bro. But so boring in China. You know, no one speak English. Bro.
Hey, sorry, you were saying that in China, like, yo, those are the glory days, huh? In China, when you were able to fight. Remember, yo, you were fighting in the glory days of China when they were having a lot of fights, good shows, good money, right?
Yeah, in this time China was big kickboxing, MMA. Now, yeah, it was the 2016. Was good time. Yeah, we all foreigners from Thailand, all top Muay Thai fighters. They moved. They go to China, and the Chinese promotion brings them and make it big kickbox K1 fights with them. And I go just I beat everybody with in K1, and I have fun in kickboxing. And then I do things in war kickboxing. But yeah, man, now I'm enjoying what I'm doing.
It's beautiful, man.
MMA is for me.
Now we're in MMA, bro. So bro. So you were in Uzbekistan. You dreamed about you watched. Oh, have you ever fought in the same card as Buakaw?
Yeah,
in China.
I fought a few times.
There you go, man. There you go.
I was main event, main event, and Buakaw main event. But I never fight with him. But I few times Sasan mentioned Sasan a few times. He asked me to fight Buakaw. We cannot set up that. I want to fight. I said I want to fight K1 style. Let's fight K1. And but Buakaw, he opened up his show. If then he want to fight Muay Thai. And he's bigger than me. And I said, let's fight K1. Let's fight K1 rule. So whatever. And after I sign up his Glory Kickboxing, then yeah, it's gone.
Yeah. Wow, man. So there you go.
Because of him, I started Muay Thai.
Because of him, you started Muay Thai, and then your last few fights in kickboxing, you guys were negotiating to fight with Buakaw. You went from showing up you went to Thailand because of Buakaw, and then the next thing, at the end of the day, you guys were until your heroes. What is it? Until your rivals, until your idols become your rivals, yo. That's what's up. And now you're transitioning to MMA. I remember you telling me a long time ago you wanted to do MMA, so now it's time to fulfill. Hey, now it's time to fill the MMA circle, bro. Now's your time, bro. Man. You keep training hard. You just gotta wrestle every day, bro. You gotta wrestle and grapple, and it's annoying, right? But once you get comfortable grappling, your striking becomes even better. You become unstoppable, bro. Like Izzy and Brad and them.
I feel this.
Right? Yo, the blueprint was written for you, and bro, with 4-ounce gloves. You're going to be a big problem with 4-ounce gloves, man. You're already putting people to sleep with the 8 ounces with them big ass. Hey, you used to put people to sleep with those big old pillows. Now you go bare knuckle, dog. That's awesome. All right, so let's. I don't want to take too much more of your time, man. But I always ask the guys that the fighters that I look up to on the show that we have. What advice would you give for any upcoming fighters that are coming up? And actually, let's put it like this: somebody so how old were you when you started training?
How old when I started training?
Like when you started your proper Muay Thai training.
When I'm 20, maybe, or pro Muay Thai. I start when I'm 20.
Boom, yeah. So we started around the same age, man. All right. So what advice would you give any up and coming fighters, whether it's in Muay Thai or any up and coming Uzbek fighters that look up to you and they've watched you fight and now they want to pursue a career? What advice would you give for them? Anything it could be anything.
Bro, yeah, one thing, bro. Just get up, go to the gym, find something, do, train. Just never let, I started when I'm 20, bro. In 5 years, I made 100 pro Muay Thai fight, I can do, anyone can do it. So everything is excuse. You just need to go find gym and just start training, You can be a fighter. It's not, you don't need to shock the world. Just you need to shock yourself, in your world, your family, your friends, and everything, I think it's a good honor for you all, If your heart has small thing, you can see something, you imagine yourself in the ring, go do it. I can say go do it. If your heart there's no fire, this ring is not for you.
There you go.
Hey, Anvar, I
If
got
you
a
want to do
question
it,
myself, actually. What are some things that you think, like some fighters, what is some advice of what things to avoid for people who are coming up? Like any common mistakes that you see over the years? I'm sure you saw a lot of fighters come and go. What are some things that what are some traps that they should really kind of avoid?
I see so young fighters from foreign around the world, like especially US fighters. I think you guys if you want for real full time, you wanna be a fighter. I know. So here in US, living very expensive. So we cannot be full-time fighter for young fighters. So we need to work, pay bills, whatever. That's why we don't have good success. So for this kind of guys, I can say, just quite just keep some money. Quite your job. Fly to Thailand. Fly to Thailand. I tell you one more time. If your heart hit little fire, you can see something on. And you can imagine yourself in the ring, bro. Just quit your job, fly to Thailand, start your dream, it's never late. You around 20, around your 20, 25, you perfect age. Man, when you become 30 years old, then you feel power, you become a man when you feel, when you're 30. So from 20 to 30, go Thailand, do your thing. You're not gonna die from anything, trust me, bro, trust me. There's good people, there's like you see you learn, there's big school for you, there's Thailand for big life school for you, not only Muay Thai. When you come back to America or when you go back to your country from this school, I believe you become a successful person in your life, in everything. This is my advice for you guys.
Yo, that was awesome. Yeah, man, that's so true, right? Because it's very expensive in America, man. That's what my buddy, you trained with Urrutia Faber, right? You trained in California with Team Alpha Male. Yo, when I was an amateur, I remember my buddy Joe Ray was fighting. He was in Tiger. He was the one that brought me to Tiger. And I was telling him that I wanted to go to Team Alpha Male and train with Urrutia Faber. And he was like, why don't you come to Thailand, bro? It's way cheaper. He's like, hi, what are you going to do in California? Because I was working in a restaurant job. I would work like Monday through Thursday. I would work the weekends, like all weekend long, work. And then when I'm out of work, I just go train. Because like you said, man, you can't, in America, it's expensive, bro. You gotta make money here, It's very hard. You can't really live off of fighting there. And if you go to Thailand, bro, you can make it happen for a little and you can really get the most out of your time and money. So that was like one of the best advices I was told also. That's the exact same thing, JP, that Joe Ray told me. I was training. I was wanting to go train in like a super camp. And he's like, yo, go to Thailand. He's like, you're going to get the same training and you're going to get the more bang for your buck.
Yeah, it's
and you get to meet people from all over the world, bro. Like, yo, just the people that I've met, my mindset has changed so much from like the American style of training and just from all the people I've met through the years training and living in Thailand, Mm-hmm. It's crazy, man. Like I remember, when would us two be chilling any other situation in life, where we would know each other and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And find so many common things between us, And we're from completely different places of the world, yo.
I imagine how many people you know, and how many people how many friends you have around the world, bro. You go in a country, there's anyone welcome you. Imagine about it. This is your success. This is your victory.
Yeah, that's the real wealth, bro. That's the real wealth in life, Being able to be like, I can go anywhere in the world, and for sure there can be somebody on my Facebook that I could be like, hey. And then, when we travel too, we get lucky that we know people, and then they take we get to see like the countries that we go to when we travel, because we get to travel to countries where we know the fighters there. I know it's happened to me a few times, Yeah, it's crazy. And then you got the flying knee, bro. I can't believe you said you were drilling flying knees in your room, and then you got a few KOs from the flying knee. And you imagine, bro. You brought it upon yourself, man. That's awesome. What's training? So, hey, you're an American top team now. Did you train with Mike Brown over there?
Yeah. I train with the guys, all the guys. There's good training here.
And you saw Peter?
Peter Jan here. We training.
Hey, there's a lot of people from Phuket training an American top team now. Isn't that crazy?
Everyone from Thai Muay Thai. Yeah. Like half of the guys, all my teammates. So it's good. I have fun here, you know. That's cool.
Yo, that's crazy. Yo, literally the team from the MMA, a lot of the MMA fighters that were training in Thailand, when you were there and training with us, you used to come to the MMA sparring with us. That's how we got to know each other pretty good. So you get to know all the guys. And now you guys are training MMA, man. This is awesome.
It's a beautiful thing.
It's all right, bro. Yo, coronavirus, all the shit the media tries to tell you, but life's all right, bro. We're doing all right, boys.
Yeah. Good to see you guys.
Now Anvar's in the 305. I'm kind of jealous, dog.
Drinking up all that Cuban coffee.
Yeah, hey, do you have any Cuban coffee?
Yeah, man, I love Cuban coffee, bro. I love Cuban coffee.
Yeah.
Every day. Cortaretto.
La careta, the cotarito. The cotarito. You get the, hey, have you tried the croquetas? And like the little pastries, they come with the damn, dog. All right, I gotta come visit you soon, man. When I get back to Miami, hopefully you're still there. We'll go get some Cuban food. We'll get some cigars.
He'll be speaking Spanish by the time you get back, bro. When I first met Anvar, he couldn't barely speak English. Now he's gonna speak English and Spanish.
I'm learning, bro. I'm learning.
Nice.
It's beautiful. Hey, and not only that, yeah, man. In a short amount of time, look, like now we can have a full podcast. I didn't even slow down to speak, and you heard me perfectly clear. It's great, man. Hell yeah. Yo, thank you so much for your time, man. I don't want to take much more of your time, dog. I know it's getting late over there. You got to train tomorrow morning? What time do you train tomorrow?
Yeah, 11. I gonna run tomorrow morning, Thai style run, and go for practice, 11.
Where are you going to go? American top team practice?
Yeah, American top team for practice.
What's tomorrow on the schedule? Tomorrow's Thursday morning?
Tuesday morning, yeah, 11.
What is it? Is it small glove sparring tomorrow?
Tomorrow grappling. Just grappling.
Tomorrow grappling? Nice. There you go. So you're going to get in the trenches.
Yeah.
Yo, thank you so much. JP, anything else you got for our boy, the Uzbek?
I mean, brother, I just want to thank you so much for hopping on with us. Really, really appreciate it. It's an honor. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Hey, this was a great episode, man. I can't wait to release this puppy. Yeah. Yo, this was awesome. Thank you so much, man, bro. Where can the people find you, brother? Where can they get you? Social media, Instagram, where you at?
Awesome.
Okay, guys, thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, HBH Podcast, we're out.